Hey everyone, welcome to Data Millennials. I'm Atul and I'm super excited to talk about SQL Like Operator in today's video. So let's move ahead and explore about SQL Like Operator and get our hands dirty by writing some queries on it. So this SQL Like Operator is used in where clause to search for a specific pattern in a particular column. So suppose that you have name, for example you have first name, last name, and you want to find out all the records for a particular person where the name starts with A, then you can use this like operator. Or if you want to search the name that ends with A, you can also use this like operator. So like operator might have multiple uses. So I have 7 different conditions here where you can use the like operator. So the first condition is that if you want to find any value that starts with a particular character, you can use this character and then you can put the percentage sign. Similarly, if you want to find out any values that end with a certain character, then you have to use percentage sign in the starting and then you will put that particular character. Similarly, if you want to find out the values that have a certain characters in any of the position, either in the middle or in the last, then you can use this third condition where you will put percentage and then the characters and then again you will close it with percentage. Then the fourth condition is that if you want to find out any values in which a certain character is at the second position, then you can use this particular condition. Then the next condition that we have is that if you want to find the values that start with a certain character and at least have 2 or 3 characters of length, then you can use these 2 conditions here. And the last one that we have is that if any value that starts with a certain character and ends with another character, then we can use this last condition. So in this video we are going to write query for all of these 7 conditions and try to find out that what exactly the results that we get when we run our query. So we have a table here which is subscriber base, and in this subscriber base table we have a list of all the subscribers and their details. For example, the first subscriber that we have here is Carilon, and whether he has taken a certain product or not, what is the city of this particular subscriber, then in which country he is, what is his date of birth, when did he subscribe on, what is his email ID, and this mobile number. So this like operator is used to search for a specific pattern, and the first condition or the first question that we have is that find any value that start with A. So let's find any of the names, the first name in this table where the name starts with A. So what we'll do simply is that we'll write select star from and then this table name. And after writing this table name, we have to use this like operator with a where clause. So we'll put where this first name and then we will, after putting the column name, we'll put like, and within double quote we will put the condition. So the first question that we have is that find out all the names that starts with A. So what we will do is that we'll simply put this A, or let's put capital A and then start. This means that it will find all the names or all the records in which the first name starts with capital A. So let's run this query, and after running this query you can see that all of the record that we have here has the first name starts with A, right? Similarly, the second question that we have is that find any value that ends with A. So we will use the same query. We will just change the parameters here by putting this A at end. So ideally we should put the small a, we should not use the capital letter A, we should use small a. And then if we run this query, this will provide us all the records where the first name ends with small a. So you can see here in the result that all of the record that we have here ends with A in the first name. Now The third question that we have is that find any values that have IR in any of the position. So to search for this pattern IR, what we need to do is that we need to enclose this IR within 2% sign. So what we'll do is that we'll simply select star from table name, where the first name is like, within double quotes we'll put 2% sign, and we will put our pattern or the characters that we want to search. So what this query will give us the result is that it will give us all the first name in which the IR is present. So if I run this query, you will see that there are two records in which IR is present, either in the middle or somewhere in the name. Right, now let's move ahead. So the next question that we have is that find any value that have O in the second position. So what we need to do is that we need to find out all the first name in which O is at the second position. So this means that O is the second character in the first name. So we'll simply put select star from the table name, then we'll put where condition, where first name like, and then we'll put double quote. Within this double quote, what we'll do is that we'll simply put underscore, and then after underscore we'll put O, which is our character to be searched, and then we'll put percentage sign. So this will give us all the record that has O in the second position in the first name column. So you can see here all the result that we are getting here, the second character is O. So let's move to the next question. The next question is find any value that starts with A and are at least 2 characters in length. This means that we have to find out all the first name record where the name starts with A and it should have at least 2 characters after that A. So we'll simply put select star from the table name, where first name like, and after this like we have to put this double quote. Within this double quote, what we will do is that we'll simply put A, because we have to search the names where name starts with A and there should be at least 2 characters. So we'll simply put 2 underscores and then we'll put a percentage sign. So this will give us all the record that starts with A and have at least 2 characters in their name. So if I run this query, you will see that all the first name, all the records that we have here has the first character as A, and then they have at least 2 characters post the first character. So our second last question is that find any value that starts with A and have at least 3 characters in the length. So we'll use the same query, and instead of using 2 underscores, what we can do is that we can use 3 underscores here, right? And this will give us the result that we wanted. If I run this query, you will see that again you're getting all of those 12 records where your first name starts with A and it has at least 3 characters after that. And the last question that we have here is that find any value that starts with A and ends with O. This is one of the most important, you can say that this is one of the most important, because in real life you will have multiple pattern searching within the data using your SQL query. So this last question is the most useful one, as well as this fourth one, where you will have to find out any values that will have a certain character within that name. So this query as well as this last query will be very useful. So let's go and write the query for that. So simply we'll put select star from subscriber base, and then we'll put our condition where the first name like, and within this double quote what we'll do is that we'll put the first character that we are searching for, which is A, and then we will put the percentage sign. After this percentage sign we'll put the last character that we are searching for. So this query will give us all the result for the first name where the name starts with A and ends with O. So let's run this query. So you have only one record where the first name starts with A and ends with O. So this is how basically you use like operator to search for certain patterns in a column. If you want to understand or learn more about SQL, then you can click on the right side of this video to watch my other SQL videos. Else, if you want to learn about Excel, then you can click on the left side of this video. Happy learning and see you in the next video.